I was great friends of the Tinkers, Alasdair. And a friend of mine is a friend of theirs. Goodbye. Good luck now.
Thank you. Goodbye. Which is my house?
It cannot be seen from here.
The matter?
Nothing, just looking.
Only it was like you were still dreaming.
Just looks so different from yesterday when I arrived, that's all.
Do you like it?
The sky's exactly what I thought it would be, except I didn't think you'd be able to see for miles and miles.
For you it is all new, but I have never been away from Skye.
Would you like to come to London one day?
Cailleach says everyone in the cities is bad. She says they will all go to hellfire.
What is Cailleach?
A Cailleach is an old woman. We call my granny the Cailleach.
And has your granny ever been to London? Well then, how does she know?
Oh, but himself says the people in the cities are bad. My father, I mean.
Your father doesn't like me, does he? Well, he doesn't, does he?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. He didn't say a word to me last night, neither did you, for that matter.
He told me not to speak to you.
But why?
I don't think he wants you here. Maybe he hopes you'll go away if you have nobody to talk to.
But it won't work, will it? You're talking to me now.
You won't tell him, will you?
Of course not. But what if he sees us?
He won't in here.
Don't they ever go out in the sun?
My father will tether them in the croft later.
We could take them out for him.
They're strong wee calves. They tug you off your feet. They're hungry. We'd best go and look for their mothers. They won't be far away.
Mari! Mari!
Where have you been?
Just looking at the calves, that's all.
You were shouting for Mary. I'll let the girl be. There's time enough for fooling around when the work is done. Yeah, there's always work in this place. Well, come on in then. There's food on the table.
Tang ocht a ye, Moloch ocht a ye, Orm ocht a ye, or son no hoku hoing. Amen.
Don't be letting him know I took you to see the calves. Cailleach's deaf.
Is your father suspicious of everyone, or is it just me?
Not just you. He doesn't let me bring friends from school here either. He says they'd be after wanting to know everything about the croft and what himself was doing.
But why does he keep everyone away? What's he got to hide?
Mary! Come here, girl! And you, Alasdair! Mary! Alasdair! If it's work you're after, boy, now's your chance. Decided to take it easy, have you, boy?
Just wiping the dirt out of my eyes.
Well, lend a hand here. Right. No. There's the men of Achmore for you. Blithering away like a lot of old sweetie wives. And then grumbling when honest, hard-working folk do better than themselves.
Hiet mila falche. There you have it in the old tongue. 100,000 welcomes.
Well, thank you.
There will always be a welcome at our firesides for the son of Alasdair Cameron, the poor man. Now, I am Hector MacLeod. And here are the men of Achmore come to welcome you. Here is Callum Stewart to bid you welcome.
Don't you be thinking that the old man is the only one with the garlic, Alasdair. Pass it on an island, my boy. Welcome to the island.
Here is Lachlan. And Ian Ban.
How, Alasdair?
And Dougal.
Did you know my father well?
Oh, we all young round here.
Murdo Beaton. The Beats can go to pot for a day. We must make a ceilidh with Alasdair.
Well, you're welcome to take the boy. It's his own doing is working at all. But myself is for lifting these peats, and lift them I will.
You'll come too, won't you, Mari?
I must stay and help Father.
Man alive, what will his father be saying we didn't make a ceilidh this day?
Are you going to stand there mooning all day, girl? Still your idle bones!
My way in, Alasdair. Now, this is my wife, Peggy. A grand hand with the girdle pan, and an awful blether for by.
Oh, Never you mind him, Alasdair. 'Tis himself is the blether. We're right pleased to have you with us.
And this is my daughter, Morag. And Jones Roderick. Now, come away and sit down over here, Alistair. Let the boy by. That's it. Over there, Alistair. There you go.
Surely you didn't come from London on your own, Alasdair.
My mother took me to Glasgow. I came on from there myself.
Well, well. You are a hardy, Alasdair.
You will need to be working at the peat. 'Tis your back that will be knowing all about it, eh?
I suppose I'm just not used to it.
Don't you be doing too much, my boy, or you'll be after killing yourself.
Or I will be after killing the Red One.
Yeah, how is your mother, Alistair? Oh, fine, I remember her. Although it must be 10 years since she's been in this place.
She's well, thank you. She'd be pleased to know you haven't forgotten her.
Last to see when you're scaffed to smoke.
More thank you. Get out.
Hey, Duncan Moore should have been with us this night.
Who's Duncan Moore?
Duncan Moore was your father's greatest friend. Aye, they were aye together, the pair of them. Although Duncan was a bit older than your father. They were the biggest men in a township of big men. And Duncan Moore stood a full head taller than your father.
I'd love to meet him. Where does he stay?
In a croft over by the River Mealt. And mind you, boy, the same man would have been over here the minute you arrived, if himself had been free to call.
But he must know that I'd want to see him.
Oh, he'll know that well enough. Ah, why should I be quiet? You'll find out for yourself soon enough. There is bad blood between Duncan Moore and the red fellow, Murdo Beaton. Did you ever hear of Portabale, Alasdair?
No.
No, well, you're going to hear one now. Roderick, come on. Come on, Roderick. Come on.
Patigna has Caligna he, Medaganila Colaram, Patigna has Caligna he, and Yila Farami Peter, Patigna has Caligna he, Medaganila Colaram, Patigna has Caligna he, and Yila Farami Peter, Shirigadi, and Chonatco, Shirigadi, Farami Peter, Shirigadi, and Chonatco, Kauri boy of Pin and Chin, Calapico. Sound deal, sound deal, look at me. Sound deal, sound deal, boy. Sound deal, sound deal, look at me. Sound deal, sound deal, boy. Sound deal, caramagnola, look at me, so hook me. Sound deal, caramagnola, look at me, so baby. Sound deal, caramagnola, look at me, so hook me. Sound deal, caramagnola, look at me, so baby. Sound deal, sound deal, look at me. Sound deal, sound deal. Sound and deal, sound and deal, sound and deal, sound and deal, Giro Calabrine, pronta forte Calabrine, Calabrine, spirechimi, Camerin, me and real boy. You me and now the Giro, Camerin, me and real boy, Camerin, me and now the Giro Calabrine,
Very good, very good. Oh, very good. Very good. Have we time for another one? Maybe teach young Alasdair here.
Oh, I'm afraid there's no time for that, Hector. The cows won't be waiting for the milking any longer, so... Maybe you will hook again. What a day, What a day. Ik heb alles te horen. Oh, kijk die goals, ja, mag ik niet.
Goed, alsjeblieft.
Eet die graag.
Janne lief. Janne lief. Goed, alsjeblieft. Ian?
Laat maar liggen. Als je niet maar opstaat. Waar zie je gooien, Lars?
Oigaba. Now, you can see your way from here. Don't go making a stranger of yourself, Alasdair. You'll always find an open door in this place, eh?
Thank you, Mr. MacLeod.
Oigaba, Alasdair.
Goodbye.
Lucky you didn't come back later than this, boy. Tomorrow is the Sabbath. And the door in this house closes early on a Saturday night.
It isn't really late, though.
It's still time you're in your bed.
Well, good night, then.
Everything's ready. We move out on an hour.
Just a minute. That cursed dog. It'll wake the whole house.
I thought you might be interested in this.
What's that?
In the paper. Unknown man found shot. The body of an unidentified man was found near Loch Hayloft last night. He'd been shot in the back. According to a police statement, the man was between 30 and 35 years of age and of medium build. He was wearing a dark brown suede jacket and maroon trousers. There was a distinctive scar on the back of his left hand, stretching from the knuckle joint of the third finger to the wrist. It was lucky Hunt spotted him and called us from Glasgow. The whole thing could have gone wrong. You ready?
Hunt at the Hill of the Red Fox.
Morse code?
Aye.